we on? Are we cooking on gas? Hello? Is that working?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You can talk too. Okay, the excitement of my running commentary begins. This is going to be sage and onion stuffing, because frankly, that Paxo rubbish, you might as well stab yourself in the face for a couple of hours as opposed to using it, because it's just bogging. And I'm just going to cut my onions into little tiny choppy bits, because all you need to make sage and onion stuffing essentially is some sage, as it says here, covering up, because I don't want you to see where it comes from, because they're a supermarket and they're hideous, just like all the rest of them. Basically, chop your onions like so. Piece of cake. Here we go, and I'll get some butter as well. See this butter? Right, let's go over. We've got our pan, but we've not got a spoon. Hold on, it's all going terribly, Pete Tom. Yeah, I know, but it's not a wooden one there, is it? Or, in fact, a marvellous bamboo spoon. Bamboo, we love bamboo. Anyway, get some butter and some olive oil. You don't have to put loads of butter in, but don't be too shy. Put it onto the right ring on a medium heat, just to get it all softened down. The butter adds a bit more flavour to the mix, really. And all we do is we're going to add our onions to this in a second when it gets warm and melts out. And get some salt and pepper in here. Ooh, easy, tiger. There we go. I've got some Himalayan salt, which is apparently much nicer and better than ordinary salt. Alright, plenty of salt, because it's much better for you, salt apparently. But more importantly, lots of pepper to give it plenty of flavour. Not shy with the pepper in the slightest. Right. That's coming up to temperature, it's all starting to sizzle nicely. Now, we get our onion, because there's only feeding 2.5 people, me, the missus, plus small, very small boy. We don't need to do too much, but if you're doing it for lots of people, just double things up. What I've got is one medium-sized onion, reasonable sized bit of butter, I don't know, what was that, probably 25 grams, about an ounce or so, and some olive oil. You can have more butter to make it richer. And then, the way this is going to cook, we don't want to brown anything off at all, we want it to be very soft. Because if it browns, it's going to change the flavour, and we don't want that. Plenty of sage in there. That'll do. And just for a change, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of parsley in there. I don't know why necessarily, but why not? And then we put the lid on, and then it cook on a very low heat just to soften up. And when it's nice and soft, we'll go to the next bit. I reckon we can pause for a moment. Right, okie dokie. What's that? What was that? 5 minutes? Yeah, about 5 minutes. Really doesn't take very long at all. It's all. Frankly, you want to be able to smell this, because this really does smell absolutely gloriously pleasant. You don't need an awful lot of sage to get quite a big response. There we go, this is all nice and soft now. Really doesn't take long at all with the lid on it. And all we do now is get some breadcrumbs. Now, because I'm a miser and I don't like spending money on anything unless I have to, whenever I get a loaf of bread, the knobbies, the scabby bits at the end that nobody eats, I just blend them all into pieces, then you get a little bag full of breadcrumbs. For the recipe we're doing, you only need about a cupful to go with the medium onion. You can chuck in a bit more, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Really, it would be a cupful for one onion, 2 decent size onions for 2 cupfuls, but it all depends on how much onion you want inside your stuffing, really. Turn the heat off, let it all soak up that fatty goodness. There we go. Going quite nicely there. Nice, imagine you're looking at it now thinking that doesn't look much like stuffing, and you're right. because the next stage will be an egg. Frankly, a huge egg from my chickens, bit grubby, don't worry about that, it's going to get poop. Give it a quick wipe over just to make sure no food does fall into the stuffing actually, seeing as this is going to go on YouTube or whatever the heck it is we're putting it on. So that's that. With the heat off, crack your egg in. Save your shells for getting rid of slugs on the other side. Right then, eggs in there, give it a good thorough stir around. If you find that you put in a few too many breadcrumbs, don't worry about it, just chuck in another egg. And what the egg does, it helps mix it all together and bond it and give you a nice squishy stuck together bits as opposed to just masses of little breadcrumbs everywhere. That looks about right to me. And then, where's my glass dish? I know, baby, hold on. You get your glass dish. And then try and get it into the glass dish without leaving a right mess, so you get in trouble from the missus later on. There we go, nice clean pan almost, barely even got to wash it out. That's going to keep somebody happy. If your kids are older than mine, it'll keep them happy. And then just basically press it all down. Nothing fancy, job done. And we'll put that in the oven. It takes about 15-20 minutes or so. What is it? It's 10 to now. So in he goes. Somewhere. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. The stuffing is occurring. Oh look, there we go. Absolute piece of cake. That's what? How long was that? We went in at 12 minutes to. It's come out at 13 minutes past. It's been in there for 25 minutes. And looks like the stuffing your mum should have used to make. My mother never did. She always got that, well, I won't mention a brand name, but generic cardboard box rubbishy bleh, frankly. And one year, an awful lot of stuff with loads and loads of meat in it. It's like 12,000 balls of stuffing for Christmas, which is, well, frankly, it was hideous. But, well, yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'll tell you now, it smells and it will taste quite delicious. Ta-ra!